Here is Jimmy Clitheroe as the Clitheroe Kid, with Peter Sinclair, Patricia Burke, Danny Ross, and Diana Day in...
Never listen to a teacher.
Oh, it's going to be terrible, Susan. Just think, in 3 weeks' time, you're going away to London and I won't see you. Well, what am I going to do without you, Susan? I'll have nothing to live for.
Alfie, I'm only going for a fortnight.
But it's London. I've heard about that place. All the men in the nightclubs and young girls being led astray with a fast living.
Look, I'm going on a secretarial course. I'll be studying every night, living in the YWCA. They don't have many orgies in there.
Well, promise me you won't talk to anybody.
Will it be all right if I say good morning to my roommate?
Yes, but only if he's a woman. I mean... you're being funny.
Well, you're being ridiculous. I'm not going on a holiday. I'm going to London to work.
In the Chamber of Horrors. There she is, Susan of Troy, the face that stopped 1,000 clocks.
Well, what do you want, apart from a good smack?
I just want to have a word with Alfie about my homework.
Well, you can't.
Can't what?
Have a word with Alfie about your homework.
Thanks, I will. Alfie, it's geography.
Now, look, I've told you.
Oh, Susan, I better do it and get rid of him. What is it, Jimmy?
Well, I can't find it in this atlas. I want to know where Indians live.
They live in India.
Where's India?
Well, it's out east. Don't you know any geography?
Of course I do. I just didn't know that, that's all. Where's east?
Well, look at your atlas. There's the continent of Africa. Next to that is Arabia. Next to that is India. Now, have you found it?
I haven't found Africa yet.
Oh. Look, give us your atlas. Look, you go down here, across the Bay of Biscay, through the Straits of Gibraltar there, across the Mediterranean, Suez Canal, Red Sea, Arabian Sea, and there's India.
Where the Indians live?
Yeah, where the Indians live.
They've got a long way to ride to fight the cowboys, haven't they?
Don't be funny. That's not one of the questions in your homework.
No, I got it from Ozzy. He caught his dad with it last night. I think I'll try it on Your Pete on Monday.
Your Pete?
Yeah, our teacher.
Mother's told you about saying that. You should use his proper name.
Oh, you mean Jumbo Conk?
Don't be rude.
Well, it's true. He's got the biggest nose you've seen. Last year, when he took us to the zoo, somebody threw him a bun.
Oh, get out, you little pest. Get out!
Now then, what's all this trouble now?
It's Susan, isn't it, Alfie?
Yes, it is. No.
Now, that'll do, Jimmy. Now, what are you doing in here anyway?
I just came in for some help with me homework, didn't I, Alfie?
Yes, oh, sure, oh.
Well, that's nice. Grandad, you've told me if I don't ask, you don't learn.
Ah, that's true enough.
Right, where do Indians live?
Well, the Indians live in...
Oh, never mind, Grandad. Stop asking stupid questions.
Now, Susan, there's no need to bite his head off. He's only trying to find something out.
He knows the answers already. The Indians live in India. The cowboys go to fight them, and it's a long ride. I've told him.
What are you talking about? There are no cowboys in India.
You're wasting your time, Grandad. Once he gets an idea into his head, nothing will shift it.
Look, stop trying to be clever, making fools of everybody.
Oh, no, rowing again. Susan, will you come in the kitchen and give me a hand? I've got enough on my mind as it is.
Right, Mother. Alfie, if Jimmy asks you any more questions, get the encyclopedia and hit him with it.
Very funny. Now stick your head out of the window and give the neighbours a laugh.
Mother, I don't know how you can stand him.
Well, you ought to know by now. You can't win with him. Here, put this parcel on the kitchen table.
All right, Mother. Oh, I can't wait to get to London, just to be away from him. 2 weeks of peace and quiet.
Yes, well, I don't think it will be for me. Mrs. Carter's seen to that.
You mean the woman who's getting married again?
Yes, the wedding is the day after you go to London. That's the trouble.
I don't understand.
Well, you know, Mr. Benson lodges with her, our Jimmy's teacher.
Yes.
Well, when she's married, he's moving to the vicarage.
Well, what's the problem?
She's brought the wedding forward, and he's got to find somewhere else to stay for a week.
You don't mean here?
Yes. Mrs. Carter knew you were going away and said, couldn't he have your room?
Have you agreed, then?
Well, it isn't fixed, but I don't see how I can get out of it. After all, he is Jimmy's teacher, and the room will be empty. Well, I mean, hotels are so expensive.
I wonder what Grandad will say.
I wonder what Jimmy will say. It's his teacher.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, she said she'd tell Mr. Benson to call round to see me tomorrow, but not a word to the others until I've definitely fixed it, especially to our Jimmy.
on. Come to the window and watch.
I'm busy. What is it?
It's Alfie helping me granddad to mend the fence. Come and watch. It's better than Bootsy and Snudge.
Are they still at it? They only had to put a new post in.
Oh, they put that in. Now they're picking the fence up. A piece at a time.
Well, what are they doing?
Well, Grandad's picked the hammer up. I'm not sure whether he's going to nail the fence to the post or Alfie to the gate. I wonder if I should go and give him a hand.
You stay where you are. We'll have no fence at all if you go out.
Hey, look who's coming in the gate. It's Your Pete. What's he doing here on a Saturday?
He's coming to see me.
Well, don't believe him. It wasn't me who threw the rice pudding at Ozzy. And anyway, he shouldn't have asked for a second helping.
It's nothing to do with you. Mr. Benson's coming to see me, and it's private. Go and let him in.
All right, Mum.
And don't start asking him any questions. Just bring him into the front room.
All right, keep your hum on motorboard on.
Ah, it's you, Clitheroe.
Yes, sir. Did you wish to see my mamma?
Yes, please. Yeah, she's expecting me.
Right, come in. Hey, Mr. Benson, that's a smashing bunch of flowers you've got.
Yes.
For me? Oh, you shouldn't have bothered. Remind me to bring you an apple on Monday.
That will do. They're a little gift for your mother from my greenhouse. I said to my landlady, I must take Mrs. Clitheroe some of my early bloomers.
Oh, I didn't know you wore them.
Don't be clever, boy. Take me to your mother.
Yes, I'll take you to our leader. This way, Mr. Benson. She's just went in the lounge.
Really, Clitheroe, she's just went in the lounge? Well, that's the wrong word, isn't it? Yeah. Well, isn't it, boy?
Yeah, but we always call it the lounge when we have your visitors. To us, it's either the front room or the snogging den. Here.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Benson.
Ah, hello, Mrs. Clitheroe. May I come into the snogging den? The lounge?
Yes, do come in. Take Mr. Benson's coat, Jimmy.
Where to?
Hang it up.
Just leave it on the chair, thank you. I won't be here long.
Right, Mr. Benson. The flowers are for you, ma'am.
Jimmy. Oh, they're lovely, Mr. Benson.
Yes, there is early knicker bloomers.
Quiet, boy, please. Yes, just a little present for you, my dear lady.
Oh, thank you very much.
Not at all.
Jimmy, go and put these in some water.
Oh, right, ma'am. I'll go and fill the vase at the keyhole, in the kitchen.
Just do as you're told.
Right, ma'am. Just going.
Well, now, I can't stay very long, Mrs. Clitheroe, but I trust we'll be able to make up our minds quickly.
Oh, yes, I'm sure we can settle it. Jimmy.
Just having a sniff at the flowers, ma'am. Ooh, they don't half pong nice.
Yes, well, never mind the smell. Just clear out, will you?
Going, ma'am. Make their minds up? What about? I wonder if it's about my own work. Can't be. He hasn't brought his cane. Perhaps I should... No, I'm not supposed to. But why not? Shall I? Of course I shall. Where's that blooming keyhole?
Well, Mrs. Clitheroe, you know what is proposed.
Proposed?
Yes, it's only a question of deciding whether this will suit you.
Oh, I've no doubt I'll be very happy with you.
What's going on?
But, I didn't quite know what to do, I wondered if I should have given you a ring first.
Ring? Proposed? I think he's come to do some homework of his own.
Well, now, can I take it that you accept me?
Certainly, Mr. Benson. You'll be moving in here the day before the wedding, I take it.
Yes, that's just what I want to do, yes.
Wedding? Oh, heck. Me mum's gone mad. I'm going to be Jim Humyar Benson Jr. Where's me granddad? He'll go mad when I tell him. Granddad! Where are you, Granddad? Grandad!
Look, Alfie, will you hold that post still while I hammer it into the ground?
Grandad, I've got something to tell you.
Well, not now, Jimmy. I'm busy. Hold it still, Alfie. I can't hit it if it's shaking about.
Well, couldn't you hold it while I hit it?
Not likely. It took you 6 attempts to knock that nail in, not counting the twice you hit your thumb. Now, hold still.
Grandad, will you listen to me?
All right, then. What is it?
I'm going to have a daddy.
Right. Well, now you've told me. What?
Down me thumb!
Sorry, Alfie. What did you say, Jim?
My mum's going to get married to your Pete.
Now, look, I've had about enough of your jokes.
Ah, so have I. Oh, me poor thumb.
It's true. He bought her some flowers and said he should have given her the ring before he proposed, and he's moving in here the day before the wedding.
And how do you know all this? Were you listening at the keyhole?
Well, I was passing the door and I suddenly had this bad attack of cramp. I was bent double with it.
All right.
Hey, Mr. Sinclair, Susan said something about Mrs. Clitheroe, Mr. Benson, about him coming to live here, but she wouldn't say more because Jimmy wasn't to know, and if I know, he'd know because I'm soft. I mean, with him, with Jimmy, I mean.
There you are, Grandad.
I can't believe it. Look, if she was going to get herself a new husband, she'd have told me.
Why? She didn't tell you when she got the new washing machine.
No, don't be daft, Jimmy. There's a difference between a washing machine and an husband.
What's the difference?
Well, yeah, a washing machine's an husband. Well, I mean, oh dear.
It's a good job you're not a woman, isn't it? You'd be kissing the washing machine goodnight and sticking your dirty clothes in your husband's mouth.
Will you shut up, the pair of you?
Well, cheerio, Mrs. Clitheroe.
Well, hello, here is the washing machine. Mr. Benson.
Well, go and chat him up with your hammer.
Well, I'll go and talk to your mother.
Bye-bye, all.
Don't tell her I was listening at the keyhole.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be very discreet. Now, you carry on with the fence.
Right, Grandad. Now then, Alfie.
I see the chap. Benson was here.
That's right. Oh, excuse me, Father, I want to sew a button on Jimmy's shirt.
Oh, well, don't let me stop you.
You're sitting on it. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Benson's a bachelor, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, yes.
It's funny, you know, he's about the only teacher at the school who's still a bachelor. Still, he's left it a bit late to be anything else, hasn't he?
What do you mean?
Well, he's no chicken, is he? I mean, you might as well say you were going to get married again.
Well, what's wrong with that? Do you think I'm past it or something?
Oh, no. But Benson, I think any woman who marries him should have her head examined.
Well, what's it got to do with you? It's none of your business.
Now, don't start getting cross with me.
Getting cross? You come in here, making funny remarks about Mr. Benson and marriage. Who are you to sit in judgment on other people?
Oh, I'm not, but I'll tell you this. If he married you, I wouldn't stay in this house for 2 minutes.
Well, then you'd have to leave, wouldn't you?
You mean you'd consider marrying him?
If I decide to get married to Mr. Benson or anyone else, I don't have to ask you. I'm a grown woman, not a little girl.
But I was only saying
Mind
that...
what you were saying. You make it sound as if I have to answer to you for everything I do. Well, I don't.
Well, that's all I want to know. Don't worry. I'll mind my own business. And you can marry Benson tomorrow for all I care. Shoes, shaving kit, collars. Oh, well, I thought I'd spend the rest of my days in this house. But it's not to be. Oh, dear.
Come on, Alfie. It's in here. Hey, Grandad. What's all your clothes doing on the bed? Is the vicar having another jumble sale?
No, Jim boy. I'm the one who's been sold. Down the line.
How much did they get for you? What are you talking about?
I'm moving out. I've spent my last night under this roof.
Why, is it leaking again?
Jimmy, I think he's going to leave home.
Grandad, is it right what Alfie said?
Aye, it is that. I'm leaving for good. I'm never coming back.
But have you told me, Mum?
Your mother told me. She said I should leave.
What for? Have you been playing your bagpipes in the bath again?
Just fancy him playing his bagpipes in the bath. Hey, if he made holes in the bag, he could have a shower with it.
Do you mind, Alfie? This is serious. Grandad, is it all because of Mr. Benson?
That's right, Jim. They're getting married. So he'll be coming here, and I've got to leave.
But I want you to stay, not daft old Humyard Benson. He can't take me fishing. He's not strong enough to put the worm on.
Yeah, but why do you have to leave? He can't want your room because they're getting married, so he'll be sleeping, he'll be sharing in the same as Antigone.
No. No, my pride won't let me stay here where I'm not wanted.
Look, this is daft. Grandad, you don't want to go, do you?
Of course not, son, but there's nothing else for it.
Oh, yes, there is. I'll go and tell me, Mum, we don't want Humyard Pete here.
Jimmy, you can't go and tell your mother that.
All right, then I'll send Alfie.
No, you mustn't say anything. I've got to go.
What a shame. It's a tragedy. Would you like to come and stop at our house, Mr. Sinclair?
No thanks, Alfie.
Well, I'll come with you. We'll be two tramps.
Oh, no, Jimmy. You must stay here with your mother.
I wish Rotten Benson had fallen in the canal.
That's not likely to happen.
Well, I can push him.
Now come and give your hand, Jimmy.
No, son, there's nothing for it. We've got to say goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Sinclair.
He hasn't gone yet, you don't.
But the fact that you want to come with me, Jimmy, makes me feel very happy.
Yes, Grandad.
Somebody lend me hanky, please.
Grandad, when you've gone, who's going to teach me about ships? Take me to the football matches. And when we go to my Auntie Ethel's for tea, who's going to eat my tapioca pudding?
I'll miss you just the same way, son. When my lumbago comes on, you won't be there to rub my back. And when I'm feeling depressed, you won't be there to make me laugh with your little jokes.
When you tell your little jokes, I won't be there to explain them.
No, you can't have it anymore.
Now, look, son, we must pull ourselves together. We've got to be brave.
Don't we be cowards and you stop here?
No, Jimmy, Benson's coming, so I've got to go.
Well, I'm going to see him. I'll get Alfie to run me round there.
Now, that'll do no good, son.
Yes, it will. I'll stop him coming. I'll talk him out of it. Or ask him to come for a walk along the canal. Right, Alfie. Here's where the blooming old bridegroom lives.
Jimmy, I don't see how you can talk him out of it. Your mum seems to want to marry him, so he'll have to come and live at your house. And your granddad will have to leave.
Don't start the waterworks again. Just back me up in everything I say.
All right, Jimmy, I'll do my best.
Right, here goes.
Yes? Oh?
Hello, Mr. Benson. Can we come in?
Oh, it's you, Clitheroe, and this is, your...
Your son-in-law, Alfie Hall.
Can we come in, please?
Yes, very well, then.
Thank you. Come on, Alfie.
Now, what, can I do for you?
We've come to take you for a walk along the canal. Down my leg!
Well. What's the matter, Mr. Hall?
He can't help jumping about. His granddad was a grasshopper. Now, look, Mr. Benson, you're coming to our house, aren't you?
Indeed I am. Yeah? Why?
Well, that's what I want to see you about. I don't think you'd like it at our house.
Now, you must be joking. Joking. I'm looking forward to it very much.
Oh, but you've only seen the front room. The others aren't fit to live in, are they, Alfie?
What?
The rooms.
What room?
At our house. I was saying they're not... Oh, never mind. Look, Mr. Benson, apart from that, you wouldn't last 5 minutes on my mum's cooking. She makes rotten meals, doesn't she, Alfie?
Oh, yes. They're not fit to live in.
Well, look, this is ridiculous. I once had an excellent meal at your house.
Yeah, but my mum didn't cook it. She borrowed it ready-made from the woman next door.
Oh, dear, you're pulling my leg.
No, I'm serious. And what about the water pipes, say, Alfie?
Yeah? You what, Jimmy?
The pipes. I'm talking about the noise from the pipes.
Oh, yes, it's horrible, it is. But Mr. Sinclair plays them in the bath.
What are you two people talking about?
The noise from the water pipes. All night long. Glug, 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 glug. You never get a wink of sleep.
James, I could sleep if there were a brass band playing outside our bedroom.
Oh. Do you like mice?
Mice? Oh, no. Can't stand mice.
Good, our house is rotten with them.
Yeah.
Isn't it, Alfie? I'm just telling him about the mice.
Oh, yes. If you're all night long.
Oh, shut up.
Look, I've never seen any mice in your house.
Oh, they never come out when we have visitors. They're shy with people they don't know. But once you're living with us, they'll have the bread and butter out of your hand before you can dip it in your egg.
Oh, that's nonsense. If that were true, then your sanitary inspector would have been round to your house to condemn it.
He's tried, but every time he comes in, the rats drag him out.
Now, look, boy, this joke has gone quite far enough.
You mean you're still coming?
Yes. As I told your mother, I shall be there the day before the wedding.
All right, I'll show you the shortcut to our house. Along the canal bank.
Jimmy, tell him about your granddad.
Right, Alfie, I'll tell you the truth. Mr. Benson, if you come to our house, me granddad's leaving.
What? But I don't, not understand.
Well, it's very simple, you see. Mr. Sinclair doesn't feel he'd be wanted under the same roof because it leaks, and once you come in the front door, he's going out the back and he's going to become a tramp because he'd have nowhere to go.
The roof's leaking? Do you mean Mr. Sinclair objects to the arrangement?
Well, I'll tell you this. If you come to our house while he's still there with his hammer, you'll be number one on his hit parade.
Well, I don't want to cause any, trouble for the poor old man. Look, now, you explained to your grandfather that I was only coming to your house.
It's all right, Grandad. You can unpack your bottle opener. Your Pete isn't coming.
Look, what have you two been up to?
We've been up to Mr. Benson's place.
You should have heard the things he told us. Shocking, wasn't it, Alfie?
Oh, yeah, that fella's not fit to be trusted with women. He's a right blue nose, but be a chaser, woman.
Look, is he marrying my daughter or not?
No, I don't think so.
Well, why did he ask her?
He said he only asked me, Ma'am, because he couldn't think of anybody else.
What? How dare he insult your mother like that?
Yeah, he said she was only temporary because he had something more permanent lined up.
What? There. If he shows his face round here again, I'll get my hammer and I'll play Annie Laurie on his ribs.
Well, he might come round. He said he'd ask me, Ma'am, if she knew of anybody else who'd have him.
When I've finished with him, he'll be lucky if the Undertaker will have him. Well, have you told your mother all this?
No, we thought we'd better catch you first before you left home. I mean, you'd have been going away for nothing. And besides, you forgot to give me spending money.
Right. She's in the kitchen. I'll away and tell her about Don Juan Benson. Then perhaps she'll realize what a fool she's been.
Well, I think we've done it. We've got rid of Your Pete. Let's open a bottle of ginger pop and celebrate.
You know, Jimmy, that there's something that's still puzzling me about Mr. Benson.
Oh, you mean why do his ears waggle when he's talking? I've noticed that. Perhaps he eats a lot of rabbit food.
No, when he was explaining to us, I got the feeling it was all wrong about him marrying your mum.
But I told you, I heard it all at the keyhole. About the ring and the wedding.
Ah, that's true.
Hey, I'll bet me granddad isn't off telling me mum off in there. It's his Scottish temper, you know. Oh, he's a terrible man when he's sober.
Come in here then, will you, Pat?
Certainly, Father. Well, Jimmy, you seem to have saved me from making a terrible mistake.
I suppose I ought to show my appreciation for what you've done.
Oh, it was nothing, Mr. Sinclair.
No, Grandad, just give us 2 bob each and we'll forget all about it.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't forget what you've done, Jim. I've still got some unfinished business to attend to.
What? Oh, of course. I suppose you'll be needing your big hammer.
No, a carpet slipper should do the job, eh, Pat?
Yes, I think that'll do.
What? But Your Pete'd never feel it. He's got a skin like a rhinoceros.
Oh, it's not Benson I'll be using it on.
Eh? Grandad, you're not going to spank me, Mum.
No, it's her stupid middling interfering son I'm after.
What? Well, that's me.
You young scamp. Listening at the keyhole again. You got it all wrong, as usual. I was making arrangements for Mr. Benson to stay here for a week because it's his landlady who's getting married. I'm not marrying him.
You mean Mr. Benson's not going to be a bride? Your step-husband, your Jim's husband, your son, dad, ta-ra.
Come back, you coward. You're in this as well. Right up to your crash helmet.
Pass me my slipper, Pat.
Here you are, Father.
No, you can't. Let go of me. Grandad, stop it. Help! You wouldn't dare do this if my stepfather was here.
Those involved with the Clitheroe Kid this week were Peter Sinclair's grandfather, Patricia Burke's mother, Danny Ross's Alfie Hall, Diana Day, Susan, with Derek Guyler. The recorded program was written by James Casey and Frank Roscoe, produced by James Casey, and starred Jimmy Clitheroe as the Kid himself.
After me granddad finished spanking me, he went to the pub to get his strength back. He met Mr. Higginbottom and told him what had happened. Mr. Higginbottom told Ozzy, and Big Mouth told all the lads in our class. When I arrived at school, they all shouted, "Here he is, your teacher's pet." And they held me down while Ozzy tied a rope round my neck. He shouted, "Gee up, Clitheroe, you're a donkey." So I kicked him.